Good early morning, members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How's everybody doing this early morning? I'm your host, Atias, here on DDN Werewolf Manifestations, and etc. For those tuning in on your stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, good early morning. Let me share out this live feed real quick. There we are. We're all shared out, brothers and sisters. Sorry running a little bit late, but I was out cold again. It's like I guess I must have dozed off like around 9 o'clock, and then I got up and dozed off again. Rebel's the one that woke me up, banging on my door. But here I am, running better late than ever. Hope everybody is doing great tonight. So I really didn't name it Werewolf Wednesday today, or because it's Thursday already. But here we are. Werewolf Wednesday. Just see what's going on here. Okay, so how's everybody doing this evening? I think it's the weather. It seemed like it wanted to rain here in Central Texas, but it didn't rain. There was some lightning and thunder in the light. Let's say, just flashes in the sky, like it wanted to, like there was thunder somewhere, but no rain. So how's everybody doing this evening? Yeah, running a little bit, well, better late than never, I guess. Let me drink me a little bit of a drink to wake me up. It rained over there. Yeah, this is the activity, like when it's raining or when it's cold. When I used to, I guess you could say, go hunting for what people call a certain cryptid, or what I was, you could say, uh, going after in Elms Grove. I would go in that kind of weather, and when at nighttime, because it's fresh. So this one I will go hunting for it, but most of the times it will find me. People said that they're cryptids, but what I dealt with, I believe there's something else. Not like certain people believe that they're uh, dimensional creatures. Well, in a sense of a way, it's more of they're coming from a spiritual realm, right? Not dimensional creatures, because they would say they wouldn't be considered creatures, but it would say, how about let's meet halfway there. We can call them. I'm not even going to say creatures, but they do manifest to look like them. So I'll just say spiritual. I said, I mean, we know them as demons, right? But to meet it halfway, we just say, I like calling them about what they are, but I'll just say spiritual entities of the unknown, or spiritual entities of the balance. But we already know what I mean, I know what they are. Uh, but yet, so I believe this, when we talk about the werewolves, all this is dealing with magic, you know. There is dealing with magics or pacts that the people have made with, and some of them get summoned. Believe it or not, they get summoned. I know the gypsies used to summon things because that's what the practice was. This witchcraft. So they would summon this, what they call werewolves. They would summon them to go after people. But when they were called upon, you could there were there the way the gypsy described them is that they were spirits, dark spirits, and when they were manifest, they would be in a like in a beastly form, and they move very rapidly, right? Because they're moving in spirit. But those would get summoned. Uh, no difference than for the djinn. They say it's something dealing with that they're created out of smoke itself, like from fire, but they have some kind of energy, but they're like a smoke, right, from the fire. In which sometimes they might you're not going to see the 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 flames or nothing like that. But the only thing you're going to catch is the smoke, enough for you to identify that as something sometimes. But they have the capabilities of disappearing. That they might blend in with Mother Nature itself, uh, and they could be right beside you. They could be looking at you from the well, in this case, realm or dimension it decides to hide in. That you could be there and you could be looking at you. So basically, it's the same thing, especially when they said that it moves very fast. That they uses the elements, you know. Sometimes the degen, right? No difference than the DDN of what I witnessed. They can in Spanish we call them remolinos, where those little whirlwinds. Where the degen in the desert, they would take the form of that and pass through homes, or sometimes go and infiltrate a home, like be within a house. So when you think of that, some people will say that some are not bad. Some people will tell you that some of them are mischievous, and some people must say they have the capability to possess you, which have done all of the above from stories of Saudi Arabia. They have those capabilities. Then some people tell you that the jinn, they're not dangerous and all this, that they're friends. It sounds familiar. That they're in the form of people. I think the jinn, you could consider them as uh, the ones that God created, which are elementals, the ones that He tried to create. Uh, but there was flaws in them. So then they created mankind, right? Which would be a form of elementals. So let's see how they can manifest, because I got photos of of what I call the DDN, disembodied demonic Nephilim, where they manifest at they're moving so fast that I had to slow down the speed. Let me show y'all that footage that I got from. Let me find it for y'all. Here we go. Let me get to it real quick. So the gym been here for a very long time. They say that they are not part of God's creation. That they don't fall under no order and all this stuff. But to me, I know I prayed against them when I fought them in 1995 when I was out there and guarding the border. The second time I went to the desert, and yeah, they were very mischievous. They like playing games because there was always messing with me just about every evening. I think when they put in the elbow on your throat, that's not being mischievous. That's really trying to do some harm to you. You know, mess with you all night and keep you awake all night. That when the sun comes up, it gets too hot. You can't even get no rest. You got to drink water. So yeah, my time out there was not too good dealing with the degen or the gen, whatever you want to call it. Some people want to call them genies, right? So I'm trying to find the one where it moves very rapidly. I think that's one of the best captures that I got, so I can show you how fast they really are. What's going on here? Wow, that's crazy. Just as I found the footage, it put me out. And is somebody saying any comments right now? I cannot see them because I'm on YouTube right now trying to search for the footage. I was on the footage, and it booted me out. So I'm looking into what they really are, and which I do have, which I do have the footage here. So here we go. I placed it on there. The DDN supposedly, yeah, is dealing with all the witchcraft, necromancy. Uh, they're saying that they don't fall under God's order and stuff like that. because they're here. I think it's dealing with, I believe, dealing with witchcraft and stuff like that. Uh, I know when I fought them, I'll drop a link. You know, where you want to join, Sister Brenda. Here you go. Let me drop the link. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. My my setup is completely different. I don't know what's going on. If Restream put something different in there, but let's try out this link. See what happens. Let me go to the YouTube channel before we continue. And that'll continue. Uh, I know you. I think I seen you live earlier. Uh, okay, here we go. So let's go to the footage, folks. Give you an example. Example of what the capabilities are. Because people from Saudi Arabia, from their region, they said the things that they do, that some of them do interact, have the abilities to look like human, uh, that they interact within society itself. Some people try to say that they're people, but they're not completely human. But that they have the ability to be in and out. You know, no difference in demons, right? Because that's what demons do. They they're amongst us, and they even say that there's a jinn that they have families, that they sleep with women, kind of like what the Watchers were doing, you know. So in that sensible way, you know, it is some kind of corruption uh, going on there, right? But and I believe that's why I've seen the activity of the jinn out there. So I'm gonna share the video real quick. Go, go. I mean, let me turn on the volume here. What I'm saying. Because I've been through here. I just heard something here. Sounded like a some kind of bark. Because I've been through here. I just heard something here. Sounded like a some kind of bark. Because okay. Well, that's the example of the djinn, of what the people say, what the djinn does. Well, I'm not in Saudi Arabia. This is in Central Texas, and I've heard how they describe how they move. That they're dark, right? That they're like in the form of smoke. Is it possible that the djinn could be running rapid even here in Central Texas, for the reason of that there's a base where the soldiers get deployed to go out there to Saudi Arabia, to Pakistan, to Afghanistan, to all the Somalia, to all those countries where the jinn resides. So if they have the ability to possess and to attach themselves, is it possible that the jinn is running loose even here in Central Texas because it's using the soldiers? You know, if their soldiers are being bonded, once they come into the United States and they run havoc, they're doing the same things that they're doing out there in the desert. But I believe they're this things what they call DDN. It's the same thing that I call DDN, disembodied demonic Nephilim, because just the capabilities. That's what they do. That's what they move. They move very rapidly, and I think this is one of the best evidence of that example. Uh, Imagine a dark being created out of the elements that moves like, you see how fast it's moving right here. Look, faster than the wind, very rapidly. You know, yeah, very fast. So when I hear people say, because they all have those characteristics, you know, the Gen, the DDN, shaped the skinwalkers, because they're moving in spirit. That's what I'm trying to get to people, that these things are in spirit form or in the element that they can form themselves to, right? In this case, it would be a dark spirit, or like smoke. If you want to say smoke, smoke is dark, so it's a dark entity, in which that by itself is letting you know that it's a unclean spirit because of the color of darkness, or darker than night. They move very fast, and that's why I pulled out this video of how fast it moves, and which we could say, honestly say here, that it's not something that's in the flesh, it's something that's in the spirit, because of the as fast as it's going, that it's even leaving a trail behind, because it's moving almost as fast as light, almost, but it's still moving fast, that we're able to see something pass by. So let me lower down the speed a little bit of it. I just felt that I had to show you this, but let me go to that real quick, because I think I see something there. Okay, let me see. I thought I seen something here somewhere. Let me back it up a little bit. I thought I seen something here, but might just be me. I thought I seen something standing there. I don't know. That might just be. Looks like there's something standing there, but I'm not sure. Let me let me go to the next one where it's going low, and then maybe we'll be able to. But this one is short, and it's not going to show you the full view. It's just going to show you when it passes by. Stop it there. Okay. There it is in the move. There it is right there. Which I believe there's more than one here. There's like several here. It's the same darkness that was passing around me and my brother when we went out there to investigate during the day. I mean, during the night. So I'll let that play for a little bit for y'all. Go back to the comments here. How you doing, Sister Madeline? Working hard, eh? Yeah, I've been slacking over here, man. It's like two days in a row, Tuesday and Wednesday, where I just do a late night live feed because I get tired and go to it's like I hardly got any rest today. Uh, but yeah, I just got tired and my body shut down on me. Just took a 2 hour nap and here I am. How you doing, brother Doug Richards? So this is the DDN on slow motion because I lowered the speed, and even with the lowered speed, you can see that it's literally something that's not physical. No, the song "Let's Get Physical, Physical." Well, it's not something physical here. We haven't. We still everything is still in the works. We haven't moved yet. I've been packing stuff, but uh, that'll be till probably mid-month. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. How you doing, cousin Jesse? Sorry, I couldn't make it for Werewolf Wednesday. I was out cold, man. I'm not gonna lie. When your body tells you when your body tells you take your ass to bed. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I had to get the shot eye, man. But here I am after 2 hours of taking a power nap, doing this live. So I am going to honor this as a Werewolf Wednesday. We're just doing it a little bit different. So I'm gonna drop a link here for cousin Jesse if he wants to jump on. I know he's been busy doing his physical therapy and stuff like that. So I'll show. This is the slow motion of it. So I'll go back to the real motion of this. What should I say? Okay, that's the fast one. Oops. Here's the regular speed. It covers a lot of terrain there, real fast. When people say, "I think I just seen a blur," well, there you go, a blur, but that's not a blur through either side. That's a blur that's right in front of me. How you doing, cousin Jesse?
Hey, what's going on, Blue? Hi, people.
You're running late.
I was asleep till like right now.
Yeah, me too, man. I was out, man. Uh, guess I'm getting old, cousin.
Welcome to 57.
So I guess I'll be doing shows whenever I wake up.
I'll tell you what, man. Uh, I'm still a bit tired from yesterday. Shit, I was walking without the walker, without the wheelchair. I was just walking with a makeshift cane. Hello, Love. Hello, Dick. Hello, Andres.
See how fast the sucker moves, primo?
I'm looking at it, man. Wow.
It moves fast. I have another video of it, but it wasn't in, black, but it was moving like pretty fast from a different direction, in which you really have to pay attention to the video because it's leaving parts of it behind. Like you know when you talk about going in and out, in and out.
It's
Yeah,
fading.
yeah, I have a video like that, man. I would just have to look for it. Of where it's fading in and out, and it's leaving a trace of the form. This one, the other one, like this one's black. There's another one where it's moving and it's leaving like a white mist or a white formation behind.
I know about fading, man, because the one I saw in where I
Phasing in
saw it.
and out. That's it, right? Phasing in and
Yep,
out.
yep. Wow.
So imagine if people were to see something like this at nighttime, because I mean, shit. Excuse my French. You're seeing it here during the day. They wouldn't be able to see it at nighttime. It would pass too fast by them. Here, the only thing that's breaking his cloak is the ultraviolet rays of the sun that is showing its form somewhat, right? We'll do this a regular speed. I can do the slow motion one for y'all again. Here's a slow motion one. Look at that sucker.
Oh, wow.
I thought I thought I seen a face right there. Watch, which looked like a what people want to call a dogma, but I don't know if it's the same thing. I'm thinking that this whatever this is here could be a combination of the the what do you call it? The spirit and the how should I say the land. You know, it covers and gives a color of some sort. See, like right here, it looks like something standing here.
Wow. That's all I can say as well.
Then here we will look at the beginning when it comes into play. You can see its face. Let me go slow so we can capture it. Where is it at? Right there. Looks like it's got which is you see the face here where it looks like it's got like a mouth open. It's got an eye here, or it seems to be having an eye, but this one it comes into play into the frame. But yeah, then take it a little bit at a time. Yeah, but the original I think shows pretty good how fast it is, but you're able to see something there, right? But I think the original, oops, I done messed it up. There you go.
Thank you, Mandan.
Uh, I would say that they're. I mean, yeah, I guess portals or dimensions, but they're spirits. They're spiritual. If there were something that was alive that was coming from another dimension, then we'll be able to make contact with them. So I guess you could say to me that they're more a spirit because as you can see in the photo of how fast it's moving, that it looks like smoke or what we call a dark spirit, which would be looks would just will look just like that. I guess cousin Jesse, the one he had an encounter, it literally went into Mother Nature itself, into the ground.
Into the ground and it smelled like rotten eggs.
So yeah, they're coming from. We know more or less where they're coming from. And I'm thinking when they go down into the ground, uh, what's in the ground? People are going to tell you there's underground caverns, which there is underground caverns. But I believe what also is underground is hell itself, and they come up from there. That's how they make it up into the environment, or they go into the ground, travel through the roots of trees, possible, right, or through energy that's under the ground, uh, as in spirit. That's where they get their energy to be able to manifest it themselves, or those they'll zap a couple of people along the ways. The power lines is a form of energy. There's a lot of energy here on Earth that they can use that energy to manifest. You got a lot of uh, power lines, and you got the 5G towers. You got electricity, and of course you got people that they can zap. You know, cars and
But they man, the trees are alive, so they use them as to the spirit will
yeah,
and the
that's what I'm
spirit
trying to say.
will.
Like in a form of going in and out of them, and like in a form of possession. I would
Yeah,
say that would be the proper term. They're temporary possession to enter the vessel, and then they go in and out. You know, especially if they know that you're gonna type on and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. Because I've seen a dog run into a tree before, and he got knocked out. So that by itself, that's already letting you know that it's not something that's in the physical form. That's what where I don't understand, cousin, where people say that the Bigfoot is interdimensional and all this, because it was something in the flesh, it would get knocked out. So I don't buy it that it's interdimensional. I'll just say that it is demonic in nature. If it's
there you go.
if it go in and out of trees, we know what goes in and out of trees, which is just the spirits like this. Okay, here we go.
Wow, it's been a long day.
Long day for you, cousin.
Yeah,
Let me see
like
what
I
else I
said,
got
man,
here.
I was asleep till a little while ago.
Yeah, I just got up to do a quick live, man.
Rick Dalton, 82. How you doing?
Let me see what else I can find for y'all here. Let me look through the archives. Let me see if I can find the one cousin that I was telling you about that is moving in phases.
Hello, Dick. I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing better than I was at the beginning of the time I started going to therapy. I got 3 or 4 more going, cuz, and then I'm done.
What's that, primo?
I got 3 or 4 more times to go to therapy, and then I'm done.
Oh yeah. So
Yep.
you getting stronger, primo?
Yeah, like I said, I was walking. I've been
Oh
walking.
wow, that's good, cousin.
Thank you, Dick. I'll be
So the
done.
people that are doing therapy with you, they're pretty good people.
Yeah, I'm going to a retama to do outpatient.
Oh wow,
But hey, I'm walking by myself.
that's good, primo.
And last night I actually walked and nobody was awake. I actually walked and got me some water without the walker or the wheelchair or anything. I walked on my own and got my water. Walk back.
That's good. That's good, primo. Good to hear. Check out this one, cousin. Check out this one, folks. I had to put it in slow motion just to capture it as it's moving. Look how it moves. I try to put the. I think I have the regular speed somewhere, but this is a slow motion, so you can see it. That is standing right there beside me, man. Like a couple of feet, and it's the white that you're seeing to the left. Uh, that is standing right there. It's right there beside me. All that white. Check it out. Then it's gonna move. Dude, there it is. It's going.
Wow.
It's going, and it's gone.
Let's go. Wow.
So I'm playing it on slow motion for you because in a moment I'll find the regular speed so you can see how fast it really moves. And this is, but you see it's color white. So if it's color white, do you think that there could have been a possible angelic being, or if it moves the same as the other one? You know, I think that it might have been an angelic being telling me to get the hell out of there.
Yeah. You can actually see something before it disappears.
Yeah, because it's blocking the path. It's like telling me get out of here.
Wow.
I'll pause it where it's standing.
You're not the Richard.
You see right here, all this is right there on the path, blocking the path,
Wow.
and then boom, it's gonna be gone. Takes off. Let me see. I got the other video of it. How I think this might be the other video. Let's find out.
I'm barely getting up, Dick.
Here it is, cuz look, this is a regular footage.
Wow.
It left pretty fast, right?
Yep.
But even that one, I think my it's not the regular speed because it looks lower too, lowered speed. I think
Wow.
that was the one that I have right there. Let me go. Good night, brother Dick Richards. So you got how many more therapies? You said three more.
You know, four more. I'll be done by the 21st of this month.
That's good. So you're feeling stronger.
Well, yeah. What used to knock me down doesn't knock me down anymore. The ramp that I have here, I go up and down the ramp by myself.
You just got to stay, keep on doing the exercises to build up the muscles and stuff.
Well, let,
Coordination.
let's just say that by my birthday in June, it'll be a year. So what I've got back, I got back, and what I didn't get back, oh well, it's lost. I'll be 58 this year, cousin.
Dang, cousin, you, you getting old, primo.
I'm telling you, almost 60. Hey, with the lifestyle I had, and you know the lifestyle I had, I never thought I'd live this long.
So I'm just showing the viewers some of the things that I got here of this what I call DDN, how they manifested while I'm doing my investigations, and they manifested it in many different ways. That's the thing about it. Let me. I'm gonna try to share as many videos as there are in the move. Here's another one. I know Sister Brenda's still here or not. I think she fell asleep.
It's
She
a good
couldn't
night,
do it
you know what, bro?
for a Scooby snack. There you go. Look at this one. This is one of Sister Brenda's favorite ones. Look
Oh,
at it,
wow.
and that's in a lowered speed, just so you can be able to see it. The regular speed of it is a lot faster than that. This is a slow mo
I
because it
see
was
it.
moving so fast.
I see it, man.
Yeah, that's the same thing as a dark entity.
Wow.
What do you think about that one, Primo?
That's crazy, man. Do the
You know,
Scooby Life, Jesse. Okay, man.
uh,
Oh, Rinda?
Brenda's asleep. She's in La La Land. She's been busy doing shows and stuff, staying active. Let me see if I can find anything else here for y'all.
That's at night, though, right?
Yeah, that's a nighttime. Here we go. This is something. Oh, that's the one that's running.
Behind the box says LOL.
You see the one running there, Primo?
I see the one running. I see
The
the
eye
eyes,
shine.
too. She says she's there, bro. Behind the box
And
says she's there.
it's in actuality it moves a lot faster than that, but I lowered the speed so people can see it.
Wow, I see the eyes.
Yeah,
Look
I
at the
can
eyes.
pause it where it stops moving, so you can see it looking at me. Like, let me back it up.
There are
When
the
it's not,
eyes right there.
yeah, there it is. Uno, dos ojos. Now,
Wow.
now is that something in the flesh is the thing? If it's got eye shine, or is it think it's the eyes is the source that it gives it the ability to manifest that way,
It could be
or the energy of the being.
could be the second part, man. It could be the energy of the being that makes it appear like that.
Hmm.
I see the eyes. Wow. It's running from the light.
Oh, trust me, I think I can go to the part where all this happened on the original video, where the branches, when I heard movement, like some branches broke, like well, actually, I heard like footsteps, like somebody was running away from us. So I hit it with a light. I was listening where the footsteps went to, so I hit it with a light.
Wow.
Look, it's pretty tall, man,
Yeah. A good 6.5, almost 7 feet.
right here. But
Yeah.
it's taller up here. Watch when it first show itself, when it comes out, and when you into the light, you can see it. Let me see. You can see the eye shine right there already. That's pretty tall right there, taller than where it's standing. So it's tall here, but then as it moves, it becomes it lowers its body down some. Watch,
It goes into attack mode.
see, but it was way taller than that. You see,
Yeah, it went into attack mode.
that's what I'm trying to say. That it was taller than that. initially. There it is. But as it goes forward, it goes down some, like in a different stance, I guess you could say, right? There you
Yep.
go. Because right there, it's even looking in, but I'm able to capture it. It was stalking us, man.
Wow.
I just wanted to share that with y'all. There it is.
Wow.
Who, Sister Brenda wants to go investigate. Would she do it for a Scooby snack?
You might do it for two. Oh, we know.
She'd be like in the movie Silver Bullet, where the kid had the bottle rockets.
Yep.
Did he have like rockets
He had
or rolling
a bottle
pins?
rocket called Silver Bullet.
There you go.
Wow.
There it is. That's what I was trying to catch. That eye shine right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Sister Brenda said she'll bring the Scooby snacks.
Oh, wow. I'm there.
For the for the Scooby snacks, primo.
I'll do it for two.
All right. Let me see what else. What else I got in here?
I'm telling you, man. They're all around him. Shit. Monday when I went to therapy, the cane jumped out of where they were holding it by itself. You got some papaya, huh, Rick? I'm never eating it.
What is it, primo?
Some something happened Monday. The cane jumped out of where they were holding it by itself without nobody doing anything. Yeah, very cheap, beyond a bucks.
Here's one that was moving real fast that it appeared and disappeared off the cam, the my house camera.
Huh?
I'm gonna share that one with y'all real quick. Let me see if I got two versions of it. Well, let me share it with y'all to let you know that they do come. They always come around my home, man. Here it is.
Oh wow.
It comes from. See, it's got like a stream behind it.
Yep.
It appears and then disappears.
Wow.
It's like right there nearby my front door. But the camera that catches it is the one from the garage.
Wow.
And there's something. Yeah, there's
That's
all kinds of
crazy.
activity here.
I hope they don't show up at your new place.
Uh, I still have we haven't moved yet anymore. We're waiting for the V inspectors to go through, and it's a process for all that.
Yep. That's what I was trying to tell him. Beyond the box.
Sister Brenda, and in my case, this is, since I stand with Jesus Christ and have my Heavenly Love Foundation, this kind of activity is always around me.
You want to hear something? Something weird?
Doesn't matter where I go, it's always around. But it's because I can see it. In this case, a camera caught it where it appeared in my yard. Go ahead, cousin.
The sound system turned off at church, and the pastor went to the breaker room. It wasn't the breaker. It the sound system turned off on stage for at least 5 minutes.
To think something was interrupting the preacher from speaking.
The Something was interrupting the choir.
The singing.
Yes, the the whole voices turned off. All four musicians at once, plus the instruments. The lights quit working. So that happened Sunday. It went on for about 5 minutes, and then they somehow flipped the switch and turned it all back on, but it wasn't it wasn't a fuse. It wasn't the breaker box. So that's kind of strange.
Check out this one, primo. I got in zapped here, man, on the dance floor. I can't even go have fun. Look, you can see the face and everything of it
Oh
right there.
wow! I
Let
can
me
see why. I can see why you got that.
look at the manifestation, man. It's right
Wow,
there.
it's right
Look
there,
at the
man.
face. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll pause it so y'all can see the face. There it is. The face is right here. It's not. I'm on the dance floor dancing. It literally
there's
blocked blocked the manifested right in front of the person that was recording the band, and there's the
wow.
face of the AKA Dogman.
And when you pass by, it's empty.
You see the face,
Yeah,
the eyes, the snout. It's literally blocking the camera. I'm gonna go frame by frame when it enters. It's kind of like enters through a glitch or something, right? I think it's using the energy that's around to manifest. But there it is, right there.
wow.
But then it's right in front of the person that's recording. But then you're able to see something else, some imagery here on the ground. We're over here in the corner, I think. There,
Wow,
red, red energy here in the ground.
that's it.
Yeah, we were somewhere over here. So when I came dancing on the dance floor and went up in this spot here, I got zapped. Like I feel my energy get zapped.
It's a good thing you weren't drinking.
Yeah, I wasn't drinking. See that?
Yeah,
How you notice?
yeah, I see it. This
Very
fast.
fast. It's very fast. Look, there it is. And there's a manifestation. the beastly manifestation of what people want to call a dog man. It's in
Wow.
you could say in spirit form.
Yep.
Look at that. I think it even shows the shoulder right there. Let me go back. Right there, you see face.
Wow.
Like, look what color it is, primo. The you know how you talk about the one that looked like the video game.
Yep, brown. Dingy.
Mm-hmm. See, brown.
Wow.
Is it like brown? Let me push play one more time so you can see it.
Wow.
Look at that. Like I think the video game was called Alter Beast.
Altered beast. Wow.
You know, I'll submit that as evidence. And it's not nothing that was in the flesh because nobody could see it. But I think what broke its cloak, cousin, was the lights in the background.
The strobe lights.
Yeah, it broke its cloak
Yep.
because it's kind of like ultraviolet rays of the sun, right?
Yep.
So you're able to see its manifestation. Yeah, but you can see it right
Wow.
there.
I can't
Yeah,
believe it fucking zapped you though, man.
yeah, it's at me, man. As I was dancing, it felt like everything spun on me. Then my wife was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And she's like, "Let's go sit down for a little bit." So I want to go sit down, and it's like I was feeling dizzy, dude. I had to drink water. It's like it tried to drain my energy. There it is, man. I mean, look at the face,
Wow.
and he's got brown there, like you said. You know, the altar beast. Look right there, the brown.
Yep.
See, like a shoulder and everything. So let's see who wants to comment on this. Who do we got here in the chat? Should I pause it on
You should
where
pause
it
it.
looks?
You should pause it where you can actually see most of it. There you go. What do you think, people?
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Would you do it for two? Oh, Renda. Oh, ready?
There it is.
Wow.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
The
And
last,
boom,
the last comment that I got was from, there you go. Mianobox says, LOL.
you're probably dozing off over there. I know it's a little bit late. So
Um, I got 1:44 a.m. You been on for an hour?
yeah, yeah. Let me stop sharing that one. See what else we got here. Might have a couple of more.
Not that, LOL. She won't do that for a Scooby snack, cause
I think in this one there was something growling on this one or something happens. Let me see if I can play this video for y'all. It was in front of the house at nighttime. I think something growled at me or something. Let's see if y'all can hear it. It just says disembodied sound. So let's see what sound it makes. And I'll push play in a moment. Uh, Open up the volume. So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary. So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary.
No.
So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary.
Wow, man.
So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary. So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary.
Wow.
Let me see if there's anything there. Because it came from like above me. That's all it sounds like. So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary. That's crazy. So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary. So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary. So we're seeing it's not out of the ordinary. All right. Let me stop sharing that one. There's something being said. I just don't understand what it was saying.
All I heard was
We maybe it was Scooby Doo. Yeah, it sounded like it was trying to say something. I just don't understand what it was saying. Sounded like a voice of a man or something. It just didn't really say nothing. Like you just made a sound. That's what it said, disembodied sound. And in a moment, we'll show cousins Jesse's favorite guy. We can go out without sharing or the co-host that jumps. Let's see, I can find him real quick.
hate mom goes beyond the box to get all over your fingers. You have to eat them with your hands.
Mangos.
Yep. That's what beyond the box is eating. Mongoose. Ah,
There he is.
I see you, Mr. Cocaine Werewolf. I see the white snout. Even eating white mongoose.
So what do you think about this photo, cousin? Do you think it's in the same form as the one that passed right beside me?
Not that this one has completely manifested, but yeah, it might have been. It could have been in spiritual form. Wow, it is black, man.
There we go. I mean, this is like one of the best evidence that I got out of it, man. And in the real picture, you can see several of them, but he's
Yeah,
the one
no.
that stood out the most.
I'm sorry, beyond the box. Ever since I had my stroke, my nose has been running.
Let me see what else I can find for y'all here.
Wow. Went to a cocaine party. Everyone was there.
Let me see what this is here. This one here is a creepy one, man. Because it looks like, man, that like they're right there by the freaking path, dude. Check out this one, dude. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this one. Uh, sorry, cocaine werewolf.
Bye.
Uh, you did a little cameo, so go. I got something special for you in the back room. What do you call it? In the guest room?
Yep. Mm.
I can always leave them there and share this other one. Let me see if I can do that. No, I don't think it'll let me.
Go ahead and make him disappear, man. I didn't see him.
Alrighty, there you go. So let's share. Check out this. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. I did different filters on it because I see something right there, standing right there, but it's in spirit form, of course. It's like right there by the edge. It looks like a person in a sense of a way, but it's right here, like something standing here. I don't know. It was sunny that day. You see the grass and everything around here, but there's something here.
Yeah, I see it.
It's hard to see, right?
Very hard, but you have to really look.
Let's see which one shows it the better, the best. He said the sun is pretty high, but yeah, what I'm talking about is right here in this area here.
I
Possibly something there, and possibly something here. I don't know.
see it. Yeah, I see two.
Two.
Yeah. I see one complete and the other one like rolled down on the street.
Yeah. Let me. It's one of those ones that it's a trickery of the eyes, right? So let me see what else I can find, y'all. Oh, check out this one. This one, there's something behind me, and it turns its head that I'm going to share with y'all. There we go. I call it a lechuza, but I don't know if it's a lechuza during the day. It's right there. Look, it's turn its head. You can see both eyes. I'll pause it. There's one eye. There's the other one. One, two. I don't know
Wow.
what it is, but it's looking at me.
I see it.
Watch. You're gonna see when it turns its head.
Wow.
What that is, I do not know. Doesn't look like no lechuza, right? Does it look like it has a beak? Or what do you call it? Primo pecker?
But doesn't have a picture, but it's got two eyes.
Right there, two eyes. whatever that is. I don't know. And she looks like a troll or a duende.
Could be a duende.
You think it's a duende?
Yeah.
Sister Madeline, is this your cousin? I know she's doing night patrol. Is he related to you, Sister Madeline?
What do you think, we're in the language, 566? Now that you changed to your tablet, you should be able to see it better.
There it is. I just push play so you can see it moving.
Wow.
It's literally there, but you know, the I guess when it comes down to that, there's other realities besides our reality on Earth. It's kind of like you're now entering the Twilight Zone. There it is. So who do we got here? I'm just showing you what's going on here. Can you hear me, cousin?
I can hear you. Brenda says it's a little person.
Look at that sucker looking at me. I don't think it's a little person. It's something, but look how wide the eye span is. Do you think that there could be an adolescent,
It's
what the
small.
cricket community calls an adolescent, like an adolescent dog man,
It's it's
or adolescent like a small one?
it's a small one. And that's for damn sure. I don't know if it's a dog man or a duende, but it's small.
A dog man, a duende, or I don't think a little Bigfoot. Yeah, it's pretty small. Look at this sucker. He's looking at me like, "What are you doing here?
You're not supposed to be here.
You ain't from around here, boy."
Wow.
There you go. If I can get a better image of it, man, it would be awesome. There it is. All right, let's go on to the next. Let me stop sharing that for right now. See what else I find for y'all.
The mother must be on patrol because she never.
What's that, primo?
Well, says Sister Madden must be on patrol because she never answered.
Yeah, she's working right now.
I heard that soon.
Let's see what else I can find for y'all. Something in motion. Well, in honor of a cooking werewolf, here's a. I think this might be either him or his primo on this one. Let me share it. Look at the nose.
Yeah, Brenda, she is working hard. She never answered.
He's got the orejotas, the
Yep,
big ears,
yep.
but he's wearing like a necklace around his neck.
She got teeth on the neck.
I think this one is a possible shapeshifter skinwalker because he's got a necklace around his neck. It looks like teeth or fangs. It looked like fangs, right?
Yeah. I'll go for Vice President. You you got it, Brenda. I mean, Madeline.
Oh, there's Sister Madeline. We're not trying to scare you with a picture, Sister Madeline. All right, that's Cocaine Werewolf. You know,
My
he's
name
got
is
his necklace with teeth.
Vice President Jesse, and I approve this message.
Shit. All right, let me get him off of here. Let me see if I can find somebody else. Y'all want to see a video of something moving? This one I'm looking for. Here you go. This is for you, Sister Madeline. Shout out to Sister Madeline. She's on patrol. I'm gonna send some a recon for you. I'm gonna send some help. Here we go,
As for me,
Madeline. For the
Bendita, I promise not to make any lechuza sounds. I don't know about my cousin.
there you go. That's for Sister Madeline right there, little fucker. If I ever see that, I want to stomp on him. He'll probably go penetrate through the bottom of my feet. That's the one that got me on the Achilles, dude.
The one with the red armor.
Yeah,
Bendita Patrol. Go to the riders.
I'm gonna send him the put him to work. The little duende. Look at the little guy.
Mhm. Wow. The one that stabbed you in the Achilles.
Yeah, I still got problems with my Achilles, man. Freaking the pains comes and goes sometimes, man. It's horrendous. He looked like he's wearing the armor with a rat or something in the face,
Yeah. You guys got some red armor.
or maybe it is a mini armor of a what would they you know how kingdoms used to have like certain armor. All right, let's get them out of the way. Let's go look for some more.
All right, cousin. I'm about to go back to sleep, man.
Going back to sleep anymore?
Yeah. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, cousin. Well, thank you for being on here tonight.
Bye.
Good night, primo. Or you gonna be in the chat, or you gonna go back to sleep?
I'm gonna go back to sleep, man.
Orale, primo.
Bye, y'all. Bye.
Good night. I'm going to the very beginning, brother and sisters. The very beginning of one of the first videos that I captured, but I don't know how it's gonna look. Let me see if this is it. Here it is. There's the original video here that I'm taking you to of the full footage of where I captured a lot of the imagery that day. It's the same day that I captured the image of the ferry and everything. Uh, on this day. Is the original video that I couldn't before. I think the following day is when everything got. Um, I lost my everything off on my Facebook when they permanently deleted my Facebook account. So this is the only video. I'm trying to find the full video of it, but I haven't been able to find it. It might be in my old phone, and I need to look into my old phone. But here it is. I'm gonna share just part of it of what I have on Facebook. Here we go. There's the original video right there, where I captured a lot of that imagery, a lot of activity on this photo. Actually, I might have to go in there again and debunk this one even closer. But you can see up there, up on top, you can see a cocaine werewolf. So let's go frame by frame. There was all kinds of activity around me on this video. I was being infiltrated. So there he is. He's way up here. Cocaine werewolf is up here. There he is. Cocaine werewolf. Maybe what I'll do, I'll try to take a different picture of him, but there's another one right here, standing right here. That cocaine werewolf. You see this one here? Probably some other ones over here. There's one here, and cocaine werewolf is hiding here, up here. There's definitely something here. I'm gonna download this video. Look like there's something standing right there in the path, and debunk it even more. Well, I'm hearing some kind of music outside. Yeah, there's definitely something there, Sister Madeline. Let me pause it again. I'm gonna download this video tonight and take a closer look because I see all kinds of things over here. Look like something tall here on the left side. I really need to go look for this footage because the full video. But this is one of the areas where I captured all that activity because they were following me. So that's why I angled the camera to that direction. Man, there could be possibly something else here. I'm gonna download this video. But cocaine werewolf was up there. There he is. He's way up here. You know, I tell people sometimes instead of looking for footsteps, for footprints, you should be looking up towards the trees because there might be something there. So there's an example where something could be up above you looking down at you. There he is. Cocaine werewolf is up here. There's another image here. You know, a lot of things on this photo. Let me back it up a little bit. He's up there, and you see the ears. Yeah, I need to lower down the speed to see if there's any kind of head movement or something like that. But that's like an old video. The only video I was able to salvage before they permanently deleted my account. One day I'll go back and make a different video. The time frame that I want to go is the time frame around the same time frame I took this video, but I don't know if I should even go there uh, because the activity is hot there in Elms Grove. Yeah, that's who Cocaine Werewolf is. That's what I was trying to show you. The Cocaine Werewolf was up there. You see what else I got here to show y'all. Yeah, Cocaine Werewolf is way up there, up on top of the tree. Yeah. Okay, let me take that off. Oh, it's already off. What time we got right now? 1:32. So in about 30 minutes, I will call it a night in about 30 minutes. At least to go 2 hours long here of spiritual encrypted encounters. Uh, yeah, man. I've been feeling sluggish. I haven't been really sleeping too well at nighttime. Um, so I try to get some kind of rest. I am taking the shot that the doctors told me to take. I didn't want to take it, but they said it would be better for my health and all this. We get diabetes and all this. It's not a. It's kind of like to help. I don't know, help something, and that it also will help. I guess it causes me to lose some weight or something like that. I'm not sure. So I just took my first shot about a week ago, and I already feel the effects of that medicine, what it's doing. Uh, it makes you go to the restroom a lot, I guess. I mean, in my case, that's what it's doing. It's kind of like cleansing out the system, right? When we're talking about cleansing out the system, that's what the Heavenly Father did when He created. Well, He commanded Noah to build the ark, right? He built the ark, and He cleans this world. It's not the first time this world has been cleansed this way. I believe it has been cleansed numerous times because when the evil surfaces up, things get cleansed. I think the next cleansing that's going to be, it's not going to be by water. I think if it's going to get cleansed again, it's going to be by fire, which I think is the coming of Jesus Christ. For whoever has faith, people will be going into the lake of fire, or all these things have gone against the Heavenly Father are going to be going into the lake of fire. Yes, I think it's called Ozempic or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I mean, I'm not in a big dosage. I told him, so I'll take it, but don't put in the lowest dosage you can give me. I don't want to have too much of a lot of things in my system. Yeah, Sister Brenda. Like I said, I haven't been able to sleep right. When you have a lot of things in your mind. Well, it's not that I have things in my mind. It's just my dreams were getting infiltrated and stuff like that. I guess it might have been because of the alignment of the moon. So, like I said, I was going to start at 11 o'clock. It was 10 o'clock. And I said, okay, let me go lay down for a little bit, take me a power nap. So I was taking a power nap, waking up at 12:30 because Rebel's the one that woke me up. Okay, let me see. But I have been wanting to go and maybe do an investigation, not at the same area, but somewhere else. Uh, but when you go too deep into the woods, sometimes you lose connection, and it interferes with the recordings. Let me see if I can find show one more video for y'all. Let me go way to the beginning, and I'm gonna move full upward. Show you a video of old. Imagine if I were to show if I would just be talking to somebody of the things that I've encountered, and they'll be like, "Man, this guy's crazy." Especially somebody that hasn't gone through something. Here, I'm going to show you the one that was standing underneath Cocaine Werewolf. All right, because it's going to show its face when I told you there's one below. So I'm going to share that video with you right now. I did a close up of it, and you're able to see what's there. Here we go. I can't see how many viewers I got right now because it's set up a certain way. They switch things up to me, but on me, but that's okay. Here we go. I go with the flow of things. There it is, right there. There's several there. Uh, there's several in this picture, but you're able to see it right there. As it is, this there he is. Let me go back. That you can tell that the manifestation that is taken is of a wolf, or what people want to call a werewolf. Now, that's what we know it. I guess people want to be different and don't want to say, "Oh, it's a dog, man. It's a dog, man." Now we know them as werewolves, man. Werewolves and lycanthropes. There he is. I'm going to show you where he's at. He's right here. There's possibly some other things here. There might be more than. There's a lot of things in this photo. Maybe I will have to lower down the speed a little bit more to be able to capture what's there. So, Cocaine Werewolf. Y'all remember? He's up here somewhere. But look at this. There's another image of something here. Possible face of a bruja. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. There's like several things here. You got the one that's there. You got a face here. You got a face here. Possible squatch. This one looks like a Sasquatch. Yeah, I took a screenshot of that one. Uh, yeah, there's a face here. There's a face here. What people want to call a Sasquatch, possible squash here. But you know, like I said, they're in the spiritual realm. So you know what? Let me go to the beginning of this. Take it frame by frame. Oh man, there it is again. That's a good one. All right, I'm gonna go frame by frame. See what we see here. Okay. I think I already captured that one. Let me see. Taking one back, a little bit back. Yeah, it's a good one right there. Okay. Here he is right here. Okay, go a little bit further up. Uh, Lots of activity here, folks. Okay, do one more. There he is. There's the face. Alrighty. There's this. I want to see you all see the snout, but I'm gonna keep on taking screenshots here because I'm seeing things here. All right. Looks like there's another one here. You got one here, and the other one's over here. Possibly a big one here. Right. So let's move it a little bit forward. So you see the one here, and there's the other one here. All right. Let me move it a little bit further up. See, He brought his nose down. He had his nose up in the air and he brought it down. You see if he stick out his snout again. Let me push play real quick. Because I know it sticks out his snout. And I want to catch where it's sticking out his snout. There. Let me go back a little bit. There it is. He stuck his snout out right here. There's his snout. So there's several there. He stuck out his snout like like pointing at me with his nose. And then there's another one here. And of course, what seems to be a huge one there. So there it is. I'll push play so y'all can see it, but there's several here in this photo. There's like a huge one right there. It's all black. And then you got two small ones right there in front of that tree. And of course, Cork and Werewolf up on top. So yeah, there was a lot of activity. There's a lot of activity in Elms Grove. Just put it that way. So let me push play so y'all can check it out. Here's the real deal. This is not no make believe stuff. No, this is all natural, you could say. Lots of movement, lots of activity here. No special effects. Just all spiritual things here. There you go. You seen that one right there? Let's go back at so you can see that other one right there. Okay, go back a little bit more so we can capture it. Something there. Right here. It try to manifest. Where it is right there. Take a screenshot off of that. Alrighty. See if I see anything here. That was it. See if I got anything else here for y'all. I'm just going for anybody. Just looking. I need to find the original video of when I went in the woods through this path where there was a lot of activity. I think it's in my old phone. I have to download it and save it. But yeah, I capture all kinds of crazy stuff here. But if I could catch more stuff on the move, that would be awesome. Things that are moving. Got shade. Just a late night live. And we almost got. I'm trying to finish by the 2 hour marker. Here's another one that I captured in Elms Grove. There you go, with the red eyes. Look at that sucker. I think there was other ones there, but that's the face of it. It's off a one where I'm walking, and it's right there beside me. So I made a close up of it so y'all can see the face. Then we'll talk about hellhounds or things of the nature, soul collectors. Maybe that's what the little duende had the armor. Maybe he had the picture of that on the armor, of whatever runs that area or what possible shapeshifter skinwalker. So when people say it's a dog man, right? There you go. Yeah, I got the original photo. The original video of when it's right there beside me. You can see it clear as day. But I'm in the picture. Uh, I used to put out the footage, and people were like, "How come you're always in the picture?" It's because that's how they surface up. So I got tired of hearing people complaining about why am I in the picture. So I took myself out of the picture just so people could see what's in the picture. I got the picture. You want to see the regular footage? This is just a close up of it. There was other things there, but this is a close up of the face that was like near me, right by the edge of the woods, looking at me. But it looks a little bit different than this. But I added the different filters so you could see it. But if you want to, I can show you the original picture of it where I'm in the video. Let me do that. Let me go find that so I can share it with you. I'll find it right now so you can see the full picture of it. Yeah, it's kind of like when I would do the videos at the beginning, I would just try to focus. No, I'll put the whole picture out there. I feel that if you're going to put something, put the whole picture so people can view the whole picture. I started doing that, and people start complaining, or they want me to just to focus on the thing in the picture, in which they want me to take myself out of the picture. You know, but I'm thinking that I said to myself, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to do it my way. And if I'm in the picture, I'm just going to leave it with me in the picture, in a point where I'm capturing the activity in the picture. Okay, let me see. I can find it real quick. I'm going to keep on looking. Here it is. All right, here we go. Here it is, folks. The original footage. There's the original photo there. I'm in the picture, and it's to the right of me. Or here on the well, if you're looking at the it's on the left side. That's where it's at. See, I blow up the face. See, I can see it better. And there's possibly another entity right there above it also. And on the path, it seems like something's running towards me in the back of the path, like something coming at me. I don't know if you see that. It's like literally on the path, and it's got a shadow, like it's coming from behind me. I'm gonna have to focus on that and on this video. Take a screenshot to see what's that running behind me in the path. The path, you can see something there too in the path. So the one's on the left side. I mean, if you're looking at the screen, it's on the left side, looking at me, and then behind me on the path, there's something there coming my way. But in saying that, brothers and sisters, I do want to apologize for not coming live at 11. I was just tired. Sometimes you got to let the body rest. See, right there, I'm sensing all these things around me because I'm hearing movement. I'm hearing growlings. I'm hearing whispers. So I'm just recording to see what I capture, but I'm sensing everything around me. It's like it kept on drawing me in to go into that area, you know. Even though there was nobody there, spirits, but yeah, man, it's one of the things that it keeps pulling you in, keeps on pulling you in, like trying to get you to go back in there, go back in there, go back in there, go back in there. Kind of like a, what do you call it? Like a low tide, not a low tide. When you go to the beach and the water goes underneath you and it pulls you into the ocean, like it's kind of same thing spiritually. It's like it pulls you in to go back into it, spiritually. Uh, it's kind of like it draws you back in. Luckily, I was able to break free from that. You know, I was just sharing this footage. This that's like 2000 and oh, I can't remember what year this is. Got this shirt, maybe 2014, 2013. Yeah, like a riptide Ronin the voice. This is things that they draw you that way, right? Kind of like a dream, right? When you have the sleep paralysis and you start having the same recurring dream over and over, it tries to draw you in because it doesn't want to free you from the dream. Well, in essence, a way, same thing here. You know, I could be in my home, and next thing you know, it draws me in back into the. It draws me in. I go to the park, and then it draws me back into the area, and I'll record. I will go in there at nighttime too, recording. But of course, at nighttime, you couldn't really catch nothing. I will go in there blackout mode. You know, paramilitary with no lights, even though there's all kinds of wildlife out there because of the creek. I've heard things growl at me. I've ran into either a wildcat or I think it was a cougar or a wild, yeah, like a wildcat or a cougar. What's the other name for them? They have like black dots on them. A bobcat. There you go. I've run into a bobcat, not in the woods, but in the street. We crossed path and it started coming at me, man. It was making this weird noise and started coming at me, like charging me. It followed me for a good 75 meters, backed me up against the wall. There was an embark, and I stood there by the light. I said, "Man, if it attacks, I'm gonna have to." All I had is a little knife, so I'm gonna try to stab it in the eye. I know it's gonna scratch the shit out of me. You know, I'm gonna bleed out or something, but I'm gonna fight it because it was coming at me. It was being aggressive. I called my neighbor. He said, "I'll be right there." He never showed up, man. So I was back by the embark. Was an embark that's there, and I was banging on the door because I know that there was a janitor in there because I had seen them mopping the floors. I mean, buffing the floors. I was banging, like open the door, just banging and banging. But they never opened the door, and I pull out my little knife, and I was like, "Well, which way is it going to come? Is it going to come from underneath the van? Is it going to come around the van?" So I was watching all sections, and I got in my stance just in case it attacked, so I could fight it. But yeah, it tried to attack me. Luckily, it left me alone. I guess the light that was there might have scared him off. If the light wouldn't, and I kind of like messed up on it because I did have that day I did have a little flashlight with me. So when it made the cat sound that it makes, a certain nasty sound, I hit it with a flashlight right in the face, and it when I shined the flashlight in his face, it got pissed off, man, and it started coming at me. It's making that noise and run 4 or 5, move real fast. And I was just backing up, and I'd be like, "You don't want to do that." I kept on talking to it. Get mad. It would make that sound like at the cat and take 2, 3 steps. But it was real big. I mean, I'm thinking it could have been either a bobcat or possible shapeshifter skinwalker because of the glow of the eyes was, I would say bobcat, but it was big. It was too big. Just put it this way: it was too long to me to be a bobcat, but it might have been a bobcat. But it was hissing at me real ugly. The sound he was making and charging me. But luckily, nothing happened. So let me take that off. But anyways, brothers and sisters, I want to thank everybody that tunes in. I'm trying to get adjusted to this medicines. It's just putting a toll on me sleep wise, messing up my sleep. but I'm trying to hang in there. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try my best to make it in time for open mic night, which is Thursday. Try to do it early, hoping hopefully like around 10 if I can. Uh, but I will try to get some rest tomorrow. See what I can do. Got a lot of things on my mind dealing with with the paper. The house. We already gotta wait for the VA to inspect and all kinds of things. I still gotta pack more stuff. I just need to do it. But anyways, I'm gonna call it a night here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Thank you for those that tuned in. Cousin Jesse for jumping on here with me tonight. And everybody have a beautiful, blessed evening, and God bless every single one of you. This is Brother Apesius, Soren CS signing off from Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Good night, everybody. Peace out.